this across to our guest. Joining us here in the studio is Dr. Seshadri Chari, Senior RSS Leader and former editor of Organizer. We also have with us Dr. Anand Raghunathan, author. With us here in the studio is Deshrathan Nigam, lawyer as well. Suhail Seth is a columnist joining us. Karan Verma, author, is with us. We have with us Anurag Naidu, author. Sanjay Jha, author, also joining us on the broadcast. Let me start first and foremost with you, Dr. Seshadri Chari. And, there are several comments that have been made. But the one comment that perhaps is very significant is how the approach of politics has to be evolved through consensus. Is this the messaging that is going on towards the treasury benches or the opposition in terms of where the absence of a desire for consensus exists, in your view?
No, first of all, I must compliment your team for the comments of all these opposition leaders. Or rather, I should not say opposition leaders, Pratipaksha ke neta. All of them have praised the RSS. I wish they had done this before the elections. Then this kind of acrimony probably would not have happened. I am reminded of Wordsworth's poem where he says, "Those who came to scoff remain to pray." So all those people who have now come saying that the RSS is the villain of the piece, suddenly they all are here praising the RSS. I hope the message has gone straight where it should hit. But as far as the issue of consensus is concerned, yes, the RSS, Mohan Bhagwatji has said the very correct words. This is exactly what he said after 2019 election also. But I don't know why the opposition did not pick up that word at that time. Had there been consensus at that time, there would have been much better results probably for the opposition also. So I think he has made 2 or 3 very important points. Need for consensus. Now the elections are over, bury the hatchet and come together and agree on certain points and don't boycott the parliament just as you people boycotted the swearing in ceremony. So these are all sane words. It's meant for both the ruling party and the other party which contested against the ruling party. I think both parties should heed to his advice.
All right. This is advice for both, Sanjay Jha. But since there's a particular question of the opposition, I want you to come in on this because you're for now riding on the coattails of the RSS and what Mr. Mohan Bhagwat has said. But at the end of the day, if you're so ideologically opposed and otherwise to the RSS, why are you giving this statement so much credence? Perhaps is the question that arises from what Mr. Chari has just said, Sanjay Jha.
Yeah, Madhav, let me respond very quickly to my friend Seshadri ji. What is the truth? The truth is that the RSS is the ideological guru or the mentor of the people. What is the opposition saying today? That 1 year and 1 month later, after which you have seen, Madhav, and I'll give you what is the last available data on the internet, over 200 Indians killed, murdered in ethnic violence. The entire country was in shock and dismay and disgust at the sight of a gang-raped woman who went through humiliation with a mob behind her, which the state government run by the BJP tried to keep hidden because of the internet shutdown. When 60,000 people are displaced, Mohan Bhagwat wakes up to the reality that the BJP should do something about it. Seshadri ji, you and I have had very civil conversations. I'm going to pose a question to you. Have you suddenly discovered your moral renaissance because the BJP got routed by the people of Manipur and the Congress won both the Lok Sabha seats? Are you now publicly actually feeling a little awkward? And I can understand your dismay probably because you are the guru of the BJP. And I want to ask you and Mr. Mohan Bhagwat through a very popular program of the Times Now, where were you, Mr. Seshadri Chari? Where was Mr. Bhagwat when Manipur kept burning for long after May 2024? Okay. Today we are, Madhav, just give me 15 seconds. Because I don't want Mr. Chari or Mr. Mohan Bhagwat to suddenly don this mantle of being India's very spiritual, gurus here. They're not. They are part of the larger Sangh Parivar, which has played a very divisive politics in India. And I want to ask Mr. Chari this question, and it's a very reasonable question. I respect Mr. Chari. He's one of the more moderate, sane voices from the right wing. Where were you, Mr. Chari, when Manipur continued to burn all this time? It's been over a year and 1 month now.
You made your point now. Quick question, since you've taken Mr. Chari's name, I'm going to allow him to respond to you. And then I bring another panelist, please. Sanjay, Mr. Chari first.
Sanjay, actually what Mohan Bhagwat said is exactly what we are expecting now. he has said that the elections are over. If you want to go back to what happened 1 year back and 1.5 years back, you are free to do that. If you continue to do this, the Manipur problem probably will never be solved. That's what he is saying. If the BJP has not done what it should have been done, people of Manipur have answered, and go to the roots of the problem. He said this in a very different context. He said there should be peace and tranquility in the society, in the country, for economic progress and all-round progress. So in that context, he said, मणिपुर में इस प्रकार की जो स्थिति हुई है, उस पर ध्यान देना चाहिए. So what do you want? You want the problem to fester, or your party and your leaders in the parliament will sit with the government and try and find a solution. What do you want?
Yeah, let me